All right. Good morning, cyber traders. Happy Thursday, everyone. It is 9 o'clock, about 30 minutes until the market opens up. We're getting a nice little rally on this little stock right here, this RLYB. What a nice little mover. Very inexpensive, very cheap, nice movement. We're testing some iceberg orders. We're going to show you right now about 350 once we get through it. And, but overall, pretty nice little runner. Nice little runner. Had a little 8 a.m., little nasty shake and so on. But market's up about 12 points right now. Big deal. We saw what happened yesterday. We had a little bit of a big correction in the market with the CPI numbers. Inflation's obviously, is continuing to go up. One of the main reasons people are a little concerned about is they're saying that they may not lower interest rates. They might not. They might even raise them. They saying because remember the whole purpose why they raise interest rates is to bring inflation down. Well, obviously it's not working. Okay, so listen, that's been the biggest issue right now. We'll play it up. Listen, we'll bring up the Dow right here, and you can see it right here. It's been really almost at that all-time high of 40,000. Now we're down about almost close about 1,500 points from that high since the beginning of April, and we're only like what is it? We're right now is the 11th. So, listen, I get nervous on days like these, days like today and tomorrow, because what we have right now is that market obviously is got tax season coming up. And I think a lot more people worry about tax season in the stock market. Like I said, the only thing that can make us have a big correction is some news like those, like what happened yesterday. There's also this big thing going around about the job reports. And you know what? It didn't make any sense to me, and I didn't really think of it, but they're saying that the job reports that have been reported have been inflated. Obviously, a lot of you probably know that there's been a very, very big influx of illegals that have came, over the border, and they said there's over 10 million illegals here, and they're actually counting 10% of those people part of the jobs. So they're not technically American jobs, they're jobs of people that are here illegally. So they're kind of factoring that into it to keep that job number up. So some people like trying to factor, does that really count or not? So you might start seeing that pop up more and more about the jobs reports, because I think next time you hear when they bring that up, they're going to talk about that. Okay. So they're going to say, okay, what are the job reports? And they're talking about certain industries. And I would be focused maybe on agriculture, job reports, but it's not going to be government jobs or stuff like that. So that could be a little bit of a correction in the market. So it's going to kind of get a little hairy, which is good for us because remember, we take a negative as a positive because we're going to look to trade the market. Now let's go over what happened yesterday. There were a couple of good stocks that did make some big moves. And like as always, I think the pre-market was a lot better than the morning hours. So let me just bring up and see what I got going on over here regarding about some of those stocks over here. All right, so we had a couple of ADIL, which was absolutely fabulous in the pre-market. You could see right here, ran from $1 to about 270. That was a great, great move right there in pre-market. Then when the market came up, it came right back down, and we saw that happen. By the way, regarding about the stock ADIL, did everyone was able to watch the event that I did with Tom Sosnoff and with Adam, Adam Mesh yesterday? If you missed it, it has been recorded. And not only that, but today at 1 o'clock, we're going to be doing I'm going to be doing an event with Adam Mesh where we're going to be trading with level 3, level 4, and using his option strategies, because, he loves the way we trade. He was a day trader. He does more options, but the strategy we trade together, I think you guys want to definitely be there. We posted a link up there, so please make sure you are registered for that event. Okay. So that will be today at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't make it, it will be recorded, but you have to register for it. So that's going to be piggyback what we talked about. Now, the reason why I'm bringing up Tom Sosnoff from Tasty Trade yesterday is you'll notice that you could see how some of the masterminds of the industry, how we think a little bit differently, where I like to risk a little less type of stocks. He deals with more expensive, more bonds, more, more big brand name stocks due to the liquidity of the options. But you could see that we also think very similar. 70% of our styles are exactly the same. A lot of it is money management. We talked about volume. We talked about, when the market opens up. We also talked about the market being a little volatile at certain times of the day too. So if you missed it, you could always get the archive and watch it. It was a pretty good, good hour presentation. It was almost like a podcast. But but I'm bringing that up because ADIL did exactly that. It had a big pop. It had a little what we call a slingshot early morning, and then obviously it was kind of dead. But they did a nice little push right at the last couple of minutes of the close. That one that worked out pretty well too. So that one was pretty was great. MDIA was another one that did really well yesterday too. This stock, a lot of you remember it. We've been trading this back in April. This was low as $1. Thing ran to 7. It did awesome yesterday. We had some good iceberg orders, ran from $4 up to 520. Wasn't, the chart looks a lot bigger of a run, but it wasn't a huge run up. So I wasn't completely sold over it. Now, let's hop over here a little bit more of a brand name stock. NVIDIA did really well, but it just kind of died. Now, when the CPI number did come out, there were some brand name stocks you could have traded. Amazon did it also. You could see it right here. Big slingshot. And then all of a sudden it came up. And then when the market opened up, it just shot right back up again. And you could see it's up on the day. But, overall with the Dow, what happened yesterday was kind of more of a crappy day. We just had that news report that came out with the CPI numbers, with the inflation numbers. And then obviously everything just died after that. So there wasn't that much action yesterday, other than if you were here and you traded early in the morning. So there are some brand names going on. You could see that my watch list of the stocks that we have are obviously it's pretty green there, actually. You might get a good opportunity here in Home Depot. Home Depot, coming at this time of the year, this is like Christmas for them, because it's where everyone makes their money. Everybody gets like spring fever and they want to do gardening and stuff like that. Hope you guys have been following my home living channel. I'm actually coming out with a video. I got some landscaping to do in the backyard. I might film that, but I'm going to be a big spender at Home Depot. I actually own Home Depot too, the stock too, for a while, but a little upset that it's down like 50 points from where it was, almost at that highs. I don't know why it came down so much, but it looks like it's testing some big support levels. Could be a good swing trade there also. You might even want to consider the option trade. We'll ask Adam Mesh today about it too, on some of the option trades on it, but it does have good iceberg orders. Let's hop on what's going on this morning. I want to start off with the RLBYB. Now this stock right here, let me change hold on, let me fix this screen over here really quick for you. Let me bring up bookviewer and let me slide this over here so you guys can see side by side. And type in the stock here again. So this stock right now is the biggest volume leader and the biggest percentage gainer on the NASDAQ market. You can see the most active right there. Already trade 26 million shares. The stock has some pretty good iceberg orders here. You can see that there's a 15,000 share seller at the 330, which I was just talking about. So you got some nice orders out there. If we want to filter this out, we could just eliminate all the small orders and we could do 1,000. So we can kind of aggregate it even higher. And actually, for some of you, I did do a video on this too on my YouTube channel. Rich, if you could post up that link, I did a part 1 and a part 2. So if anyone wants to know how to actually use it, you could email me. I'll give you the direct links to it. Hold on a second right here. You can email me and we put it in the other room. Fausto P at CTU Corp. I did a part 1, a part 2. I'm going to come out with a part 3 on how to set it up and how to do the defaults and how to trade on it, and how live trading actually works on it. So I think you want to watch that video because once again, everybody wants it. They want to know what direct access is. This is what it is. This does about 50% of the volume in the market. You got to follow the orders. Looks like most of the orders are on the NASDAQ because it is a NASDAQ stock. And you can see where those iceberg orders are. I want to keep an eye on it, but it's been a great pre-market trade for a lot of you. Market's not opened up, like I always say, so it can continue to go. Who knows? It might continue to go higher. Here's another stock that's also moving up this morning. It's kind of flat. I'm not really seeing too many big iceberg orders out there. I looked over here on level 4. I'm not really finding anything right there. Not really that much. So probably on the B list. But listen, we always know when the market opens up, program trading kicks in. And that's when we'll see some of those orders pop up. So we got that one. ALPN, this stock is a buyout, so scratch this out. This thing's been over. Oh my God, what a great swing trade that was, huh? $10 up to 60. Congratulations to those owners, huh? Rent stock took a very, very big hit. Not really seeing too much action on that, other than it looks like it came out with good earnings yesterday, and not really interested in that one. KADL. Now, this one we traded. It looks like she just came out with some big news. Stock just popped right now at 9 a.m., which is program trading. CA. This is why we don't do our meetings at 8:30. We're opened at 8 a.m., but I like to do the meetings a little bit earlier, a little bit later, because sometimes you get some of these runners. So this one right here, CADL, it's gonna pop over here at level 4. There's a 10,000 share seller right here, right above 7. You can see it right there. Nice little push. You could probably go back 2-3 days to kind of see some resistance levels to know where we're at. You can see them right here. So we got a good game plan, where those iceberg orders are. Long term. Okay, so there's a pretty big order that showed up right around 7. Bring it up right there. You see it right there at 7? It's actually just right below it too. He's right there. Yeah, there he is right there. That's the one that we see at 694. All right, so that one's pretty cool. I like that one. Good one. All right. Buying it now? No. Wait until the market opens up. That's what we're going to do. All right, this one too. Great channel on this stock right here. SPRC. Oops, what happened here? SPRC has some really nice iceberg orders. You got 10,000 share seller at 240, and you got a 60,000 share buyer at the $1.79. Okay, so actually there's more at 240. There's I see 60,000. You can see it here because they're on different ECNs too, right there. So that one's pretty cool. That one's a nice one. SPRC. All right, so we got that one. I'm going to throw on a watch list. This one took up 16,000. I'm not too crazy about the volume. This one had a nice little jump early this morning and then kind of died. Let's see if the orders are still out there. BSGM. Not really. Probably pass on that one. No good brand name stocks out there. Good losers. Wow, this one got crushed. Oh my God. Just when you think you couldn't lose any more money, right? Stock was $80 down to $1. Talking about bankruptcy, huh? We always know we always know about what happens to pharmaceutical stocks. They don't come back. All right. New York Stock Exchange. Chances are probably won't find anything there either. Anything good losers? Oh, GL. My God, this one's also taking a big major hit. Damn, this thing is also getting crushed, huh? Global Life. I don't even know what the company does. I don't care, but I don't know. Maybe we can go short. I'll put Global Life on my watch list. Listen, we still trade expensive stocks if you could. Why not? BTU's on there. That one took a little bit of a hit. That one's taking a little bit of a hit. All right, that pretty much does it. Let's see anything else. And, there are a couple of good brand names that are moving. We'll keep an eye on some of the brand names. I'm not seeing that much out there, but NVIDIA, I would, like I said, it's expensive. It's almost a $900 stock. I'd be careful of that. PLTR had a little bit of a good push right there. All right. Anything I'm missing? ELYM, Grant. Yeah, that one, it's got a good push. It's kind of flat, though. That's the only thing that I saw on it. That one's already on the watch list. I said just keep an eye on the on that iceberg order. Where is he? Is he still out there? Yeah, it's channeling between 450 and 375. All right. Anything else that we're missing that we did not call out? Any other positions? All right. So anyway, before we go, don't forget, everybody, we got the event that's going on today at 1 o'clock. We're going to show you how we're going to trade options with level 4. 2 big masterminds. If you're watching on social media, you could take your phone, scan the QR code, or click on the link. If you miss it, you can always watch the recording later. You got to register for it. Everyone here, like I said, just be very careful on what we're getting into. It's tax day, so you want to be a little cautious going into like tomorrow or something like that. Tax day is on Monday. All right. So I know more people worry about that than worry about the stock market. So if anything comes out big news, there's always going to be something moving. Remember, there's 20,000 stocks out there. There's something obviously, and not just one, but several going to be moving. So we'll find them. So if you see something, say something. And if you're new here to Cyber Trading University, like we always tell you, if you're not a student, if you're a trial member and you're going to be in our room all day, you are only here to watch, and don't judge us on our winners. I want you to judge us on our losers, because it's the losers that people have a problem with, that they don't know how to control. And that's what you have to learn. You got to learn how to lose first before you can learn how to win. All right. So watch how the traders in the room, we train them, and hopefully we can make you part of our family. And like I told you, if you're watching on social media, you're happy to join us too all day long in the trading room. We'll see you back here at 1 o'clock, everybody. For everyone in the trading room, go take your break. We'll see you about 15 minutes, so don't go anywhere. Let's get ready for the market opened up. All right. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading.